All right. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is time for some yoga here with me. Just after the Thanksgiving holiday here in the U.S. and harvest time all over the Northern Hemisphere. So, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. You know, we've just been through it. This is the start of, again, here in the U.S. for certain, a crazy time of the year. It just keeps going and going all the way for weeks and weeks and weeks. so much to do. Family stuff, shopping, cooking, baking, what have you. It's constant, right? You've all been there. Maybe. Well, maybe you haven't. I don't know. I certainly have. We'll continue. It's hard. And this is why I'm here. Give you a break. Give you a chance to relax a little bit. Because that's what's great about yoga. You don't have to do any one thing. It doesn't have to be exactly the same every single time. You don't have to achieve anything. This is a practice, right? One of the things we're practicing is how to bring that into the rest of our lives. It's always practice, right? Everything is. In the end, right? Not to be too much of a nihilist, but you can't take it with you. Entropy comes for us all, sooner or later. We do the best we can, here and now, right? That's what it means. So that's what we're going to do. So come on down to the floor. We're going to get ourselves started. And being present now. And just again, comfortable seated position. You can use a chair if you wish. It is absolutely fine. Close your eyes and let yourself breathe. Your breath now. It doesn't have to be slow. It doesn't have to be deep. Let it flow. Let it be as smooth as your breath can be. It will slow, it will deepen, it's what it does. Allow yourself to be aware of it, be a part of it. Presence with yourself now, without judgment. And even if we're aware that there are things we want to work on, again, this is not to say any of us are perfect. We most decidedly are not. Physically, you may have a great body according to society. Might be an awful lot to work on mentally and emotionally, though. And the reverse. Right? Ishvara Pranadhana. This is the last of the niyamas. Sit yourself nice and tall now. Feel your middle work. Open your shoulders. Let that breath move freely into yourself. A little action here, just a little bit. Ishvara Pranadhana means the devotion, the dedication, that's Pranadhana, to your best being, your best self. Ishvara. This effort for your best being now. And yes, into the future and from the past, those things are there. Japanese concept of kaizen, steady improvement over time. Yeah. What does improvement mean? That's up to you. Always. The individual decides. You may not want to lose any weight. You don't have to. be here more for your practice again, for the release of stress. Learn how to calm your thoughts, ease the emotional stress, calming the breath. Whatever's right for you. This is your practice. Dedicate yourself, though, to this full effort now. Here we go. We're going to start with, this is why we do this, the physical stuff. Let's bring those hands in front and exhale forward a little bit, allowing your back to relax once you've found your limit. The full effort with the body. You can't just read the philosophies. You have to practice them. You have to embody them. And that part of the reason why we do asana is here is a wonderful opportunity to do so. To find for yourself the fullness of your strength and the weakness. To find the openness and the tightness. And make the effort as we go. Inhale up. Roll those shoulders open, sitting nice and tall. Here we go. A little bit more movement. So, into a back arch. And now I do this every time. I know some of you are like, oh, again, she's doing this again. Middle work, chin, stock, shoulders broad. Inhale up. Why? Oh, we got to do this one again. Well, one is good for you. Just got to warm your spine up. So we get ready for practice. So we got to move the spine in all the different directions it moves. And that includes a little back arch. Well, we're not doing more than just warming up the body, though. We are warming up our thoughts and our feelings, too. This is frustrating. I'm so I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. All right? It's part of it. Calm that. Let your breath flow. It's okay. It's still annoying. You can't go very far. That's part of it, too. The awareness of this. That this is the fullness of the movement. It's not that it's big. It's that your practice is complete. Dedicate yourself to the deep engagement of your whole being. Not that you've gone particularly far. Exhale up. Nobody can in that. Unless you dislocate your shoulders, and please don't do that. All right, we're going to twist to the right. Back of the left hand towards the outside of the right knee. Right hand behind us if we sit. And as always, the exhale now, we turn and we breathe. In the movement still there, nice and strong. In with not force though. And the space opens. We breathe. Inhale and twist. Head beside us, bring the right arm up, get a little arch here. We exhale. Again, it's not that it's a big curve. Awareness, the dedication of your best self and into the practice itself is this, it's a movement up with a little curving. Breathe. And we inhale up. Very tall. Alright. Let's go to the left. Back of the right hand towards the left knee. Left hand behind us. Up we come. And again, the exhale. We rotate. And we breathe. inhale, untwist. And the left arm up, the right hand here, oh, big length. And exhale, arch again, where you can go. Once again, because we're making the movement this way, it's not a big curve, right? Go further maybe, but you'd start to fold in here. You'd stop being an extending action. Or you rock off your butt and lean over. Don't worry about how far. Go where you can. Might go a long way. And we inhale it. All right. Pause a moment here. Just see where your breath is. Again, no judgment. See where your mind is. Again, no judgment. It's okay if you've been distracted already. Multiple times. It's what happens. The brain does that. It's okay if you feel tightness and stiffness. It's cold here where I'm at. Might be where you are. Maybe, I don't know. Right? Of course. This is why you got to be aware of yourself. And don't quit, but don't hurt yourself. So you get the full benefits. Here we go. We're going to roll forward now. 2 hands and knees. And we're going to come briefly into a plank. And from there into a downward facing dog. So shoulders above the wrists. 1 foot back. And it doesn't matter which one you start with, just getting your feet back, this length here just for a moment. We're going to turn the shoulders out, tuck our chin, work, we're going to flex the knees, exhale, a down dog. Breathe. And we're going to maintain this one. You can always stop and rest as you need, but give yourself a chance here to find the alignments. The strength, feeling the weight shift, that slow balancing, hopefully. And heels don't have to touch the floor. Shoulders stay open though. Excuse me. 'Tis the season. Alrighty. There it went. Good grief. And then with an inhale, we come back to our plank. Okay, now this one we're going to stay a little bit. Put some strength in. Now really feel that work. The active length of arm and leg and core. The breath moving. Don't grit your teeth. Rest when and if you need. All right, and then with an inhale, just bring your knees down. You haven't already. We're going to turn those knees out a little bit wider than the hips. Bring the big toes towards each other. And as we exhale, we sink back into a nice, deep, extended child's pose. Work your middle a bit as you settle back. You do not have to put your head on the floor. You might bring your hands back if that feels better for you. Inhale up, very tall. Now, as we bring the knees in, I'm going to sit up for a moment. You can if you wish, it's up to you. But we're going to be on hands and knees, and we're going to kneel a little bit. So if you wish to fold your mat up, feel free. We're going to do a little back arching and some front thigh hip opening with a half bow pose. And then we'll come out of that, down dog again, and then look at doing a slightly harder version of that called the tiger's tail. Okay, so here we go. Now, pardon me. I'm having a terrible time here this morning. So, we're going to start here with the left knee staying on the floor, the right hand staying on the floor. Use your left hand as you require to turn your right thigh out, the ankle Right one is behind the left knee, which allows your left hand to hold your right foot, and then, easy for her to say, right? We're going to turn that thigh in as we exhale and bring that knee up off the floor towards the midline of the body. Work your abs. Do not let your pelvis tip. If that means your knee doesn't raise high, then so be it. It's not about how pretty it looks. I don't care. Right? Some yoga poses just aren't pretty. It's alright. Find the strength, the openness. Calm the effort. There's your practice. Here we go. If you're ready to go further, inhale. So movement up to the crown of the head. You're going to keep that middle working. Again, another breath or 3. If you're ready, from there, exhale. Push that right foot back. This is a backwards movement. So, and this is where, again, we're getting deep into the awareness of the movement itself. Not how far, right? I know my heel's not that far from my hind end. A lot of people really will raise that knee up off the floor. Again, this is where I can go. On a certain level, that's pretty awesome. I've gone as absolutely far as I can right now. And maybe get further, maybe not. It's okay. And we exhale down. Bring the left hand round out there if you wish. And now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. We turn the left thigh. Place the left ankle behind the right knee. The left hand stays on the floor. The right knee stays on the floor. The right hand reaching to the left foot. And again, we bring that up. You can be done here. Dang it. So, this is the fullness of the practice of the asana, the pose. This is what it does. If you can go a little further, inhale. You get that little arch forming. It's a real small move in the upper body. Don't flex it again. Are you bending your neck back? Are you trying to make it feel bigger? And it's not about how big. Go where you can with good alignment, good awareness. Exhale the right foot back. Again, you don't have to pull your foot up. Your hand's going to raise because your foot pushes back. That's how it moves. Breathe. Excuse me. I'm having a terrible time this morning. Cough, cough, hack, hack, drain, drain. I know, gross, I know. Exhale down. Okay. I'm going to turn just because I wish to. Again, feet back again. Plank briefly, just enough to establish the base for this. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. Your next inhale now brings your knees back down. Okay. Again, we're going to stay kneeling a little bit. We're going to come into tiger's tail. This is basically the same kind of movement, except we're going to hold the foot with the hand on the same side. Fine. So right hand will hold the right foot. This is what makes this hard. It's a lot of core strength engaged in this. Now, similar to the half bow pose, your hips and shoulders may not come fully level to the floor. Go where you can. If you go past where your strength can, you don't have enough, you're going to fall over. Don't do that. Find the space that's yours. It's okay. Right, we are going to do the right side first. And to do that, we have to come into a little bit of a side plank. Again, we're going to be kneeling, so fold your mat up if you need it. Now, so we're going to leave left hand, left knee on the floor. Turn it out a little bit. So you see, as I've rolled over, it's kind of a side plank kind of thing. I've got my inner edge of my right foot on the floor. Turn my hip up, try to stack that a little bit above the knee. Don't let your foot swing around too much. Now, lots of strength here. We're going to exhale to pull the right knee up and just kind of swing that back. Wiggle your hand to wherever. And there you are. Okay, you can stop here. Now, if you're ready, again, little back arch, we're going to some pushing motion back with your right foot. So here's your arch a little bit. Open your chest. You don't necessarily have to do anything with the upper body yet. We will. So, strong middle. Now, as you exhale, begin to come around. You can see it's real easy. That weight goes over. Now, as you start to come around, take your chest forward. This will help. So you're back into that movement through the upper body. Shoulders and hips may not stay low. It's all right. And exhale down. Right hand down. Very good. Hair in my mouth. Good breath. So now we're going to do the other side. So the same basic thing. Now I'm going to stay on this side of the mat turn. So you're going to you see a little bit of how I'm going to turn. No, actually I'm not going to do that. I don't want to put my back down. So again, as we roll open, you're going to try to get yourself pretty vertical from the right wrist to the shoulder, and the right knee and the right hip to the left hip. Again, as best as you can. And we'll go where we can. Right? Getting that little arch going. And as you start to come around, begin to find that work through the chest again. It just seems strange, but it really helps. I honestly don't know why, but there's something about it. It will help you turn a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Right? Again, your mileage may vary. So, right hand, right knee. Again, just come on over. Again, just a little supported side plank. Try to line it up. Strong middle. So pull the left knee up. And wiggle back. Right? Yeah. You could stop here. This is enough. Right? You're good. It's okay. We're doing just about every part of it. Ready to deepen? Push that heel back a bit. And you don't pull. Right? This is all in the work in your left. Turn your thigh in a bit. Here we go. Strong middle. Bringing that left shoulder, left hip around. Begin, as you do so, to arch your upper body forward. And find that space that's yours. And exhale down. Very good. Nicely done, everybody. All right. Bring our knees and ankles together. Curling our toes under. We're just going to come into a nice, easy fold. Exhale. Like so. Little squeeze in. Exhale the legs long. Inhale, we roll up. Okay, everybody. Standing poses, a couple of them, just a couple, nothing too fancy here. Pre-pose. We're going to change the arms a little bit. Should come like this. Okay. So we're going to lift the elbows up, about level with the shoulders. Don't try to raise them any higher because we want to squeeze the arms together. Don't need to come much too high. Right? If you start to lift them up, they're going to come apart just because that's the way they move. So, you don't let your shoulders come up either. Excuse me. All right, so here we go. We're going to stand on the left foot first. I'm going to give you like a little three-quarter view here. I'm going to lift that right heel. We go up onto the toes. I mean, again, None of this stuff where you're putting that foot like that. All the way up on the toes. Now, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Full effort though, right? You're still putting weight on your right foot if you do this. All the way up on the tips of the toes. Now you're balanced. Hands together if they weren't already. Exhale the right foot up if you want. Again, it doesn't have to go to any particular height. Again, if it works for you, again, don't have to do anything other than get that weight on the left foot. Elbows up, squeeze the forearms together. Breathe. Ah. Oh my goodness. Some days the balance is just not there. Here we are, nice and calm. Grief. Inhale down. Inhale down. And there we are. And we breathe. And up. And again, you can stop here. This is it. Again, no weight on this foot. You're balanced. Exhale up. Ready for the arms? In your choice. You had enough the first time. No worries. Don't do it. Inhale down. Inhale down. Very good. Nicely done. Okay. So now we're going to do another standing pose here. What we're going to do, we're going to come into Warrior 2. And we're going to change the arms a little bit again. Right? You'll see as we go along. Now, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Ooh, yeah. Ishvara Prana. I almost forgot already. Best effort. Best self. Right? None of us like ourselves when we know we haven't made our full effort. You can pretend all you like that I can't go any further. You probably can't. Alright? So make the effort. Right foot way back. Give yourself room. Line it up. Work. Focus. Now, here's where the challenge comes. This is we're doing this for two reasons. We're going to inhale up, we're going to bring the arms up, interlace fingers, and push. Couple of things. Now, your arms over there, bring them back. Open your shoulders. This is one of the reasons we're doing it. Two, is you let your pelvis down, your butt poke out, work your abs. There it is. Turn your face to look left. So we're going over the left foot first. I forgot to mention that. And we exhale and flex that left knee. And sink where we can. If you feel your knee going out over your toes, wiggle your foot up a little bit. Breathe. Exhale, reach out. And inhale. Straighten your left leg. Very good. Let's do the other side. Now it is up to you again. You can bring your right foot up and then step your left foot back. Or keeping your feet nice and wide, just kind of turn on your heels, which is what I just did, and how it works best for you. You want to keep those thighs out, turn that left heel back, right knee, right toe straight ahead. In. So we're working the middle, keeping our alignment, which is like, it's very difficult for a lot of people to raise these up, raise arms up. Forget even doing this part and keep their lower abdominal muscles and pelvic muscles working. This is good for you on multiple levels. Again, we're getting the little shoulder opening, the awareness of this lean, adding into this work. So you look slowly right, keeping your left shoulder back. Exhale, flexing your right knee. Holding yourself in a nice vertical line. Keeping your weight centered. This allows the strength to build as the hips can open. There's room. Again, that's one of the reasons we also get those feet wide. Build your strength. Build your openness. If your feet too close together, you won't find either. Exhale the arms out. Go briefly into a regular old warrior two, and then inhale out. Again, it's your choice from here. Flex that right knee, bring all that foot up, or turn your toes and bring your feet together. Either way. Find Tadasana. Mountain pose. Palms slightly open, shoulders back, middle strong, chins tucked. Keep this your all. Alright, so here we are again. Something remarkably simple. We are just standing here. Are you thinking about what we've done earlier? Are you thinking ahead to what you're going to do after practice? Ishvara Pranadhana. Best self now. The effort, full and complete, for something simple. Something familiar. It's just as important as the focus and the effort in something challenging or new. I mean, honestly, for some people, this is a challenge. Sometimes physically, sometimes mentally, sometimes emotionally, sometimes all three. This is your practice. This is hard in any manner, way, form for you. Do the work to the best of your ability. You've got this. Now, we're going to fold our way and come to the down so we can come into toe balance and come to the floor. So, a little bit of squeeze into those inner legs as we flex the knees and we exhale, letting ourselves sink. And your chest is open, your middle stays strong. Fingertips down, up the heels raise, the knees go forward, and here we is. And we balance up. If we can, you do not have to, it's already too much. Sit down. Whoa. Happens. You're good. I promise. Shift your weight forward, fingertips down. Little lean. Cross your ankles. And we're down. Or some better way, shape, form. You gotta get your hind end on the floor. Let's extend our legs up. Okie dokie. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get yourself as tall as you can. Your legs as long as you can. It's okay if they don't quite 100% come to the floor. Take it where it works for you. All right, we're going to come into a seated twist. A revolved heron pose. Bring our right foot up. In here. Use your right hand to help you. And we exhale, push. Let yourself lean. As long as you can have it. Right arm out. Exhale, twist. And we breathe. And we inhale and untwist. All right, now what we're going to do now is we're going to turn that right thigh open and just bring that leg across. Now let me turn a moment. And so we're coming into a half Gomukhana. All right, now all we're going to do is bring that knee over. That's it. Find this work here. Now, even though we're not going to come over this leg, sometimes I have you fold into something in Adho Gomukhana, either full or half. We're not going to do that today. I want you to still be very aware of the action through the back and outside of the left side of the body. In the back of the left leg and up the spine. These movements here, even though we're not going to go over the leg, are the same. Right? The direction of it. Again, Ishvara Pranadana. It's not about putting your forehead on your shin. Where are these movements? And yeah, maybe it's easy. Maybe it's excruciating. Somewhere in between. It's okay. Your full effort is what counts. Now, we're going to fold. We're going to try to turn this into a half lotus. So, because you've got this thigh out, because you've got this knee flex, your foot's been coming back towards your hip. But use your left hand now. Just going to slide that out. Keeping it as close as you can. Right? And maybe it's all the way down here. That's fine. Now we go into the half lotus forward fold. So that length that's been there, again, it's just the movement of it. It's the same thing. Up, over, and perhaps you'll reach your foot. Maybe you'll reach past it. Go where you can. Breathe. And inhale up. We exhale. We take the right leg down. And uncross. Okay. Let's do the other side. Right? You always have to do both sides. It's so in the book. Alright? But it doesn't have to match. In Ishvara Pranadana, your best self. This does not mean the left and the right side are even. Right? In fact, it's highly unlikely they'll ever be perfectly balanced. Right hand here, left hand here. They will even get pretty close with time. Exhale. And this leg might extend easier. Might not. It's okay. Might turn further now. So you extend your left arm out and exhale. Turn away. Go. Begins to bother your shoulder on the side. Tuck your hand. It's okay. I forgot to mention that the other way. Sorry. A lot going on. Breathing. Again, all of these things, these awarenesses, there's so much happening. Not just in your body, in your practice, but of course everywhere, all the time. Bring your awareness inward a bit. Let go of some of those outside distractions, including the things they're saying you have to go further. Or you can take a picture of it and share it on Instagram or something like that. Gotta have a better outfit. No worries. Inhale into it. Here we go. Half Komakanasana. We take the hand, turn the thigh, bend the knee. And you're trying to get this knee to come over the top of the right kneecap. It's not perfectly lined up. It's okay. Again. A lot of you have probably heard me say this. Again, human beings do not come with 90-degree angles. There are no straight lines in the human body. These are awarenesses of the action. It's okay. Just like this. And link through the right side, the back of the right leg, and up the spine. This movement is there, even when you're not moving any further. Visualize a square angle at the hip. It's not. There's no guarantee that any of us is actually sitting perfectly vertical. Probably not. Spine isn't. It's supposed to curve. Into the half lotus. Slide it over. There it is. Ready to go further? And up to you. You've had enough. You're good. Exhale and extend. Up. There we go. And over. And breathe. And don't pull. Right? My elbows flexing a little bit. Just so I can kind of keep a little pressure of the toe and the finger. And true, eventually, I'll go past my foot. It's just anatomy. Going where you can. Inhale up. Very good. Everybody, nice job. Let's put down. Now, we're going to come into a Baddha Konasana, a little opening. There's been some work in the upper inner thighs. We're going to release some of that up. No fold though. And then we're going to come to the floor and finish up. So heels in as deep as you can, maybe holding on the toes, otherwise to the ankles. And we exhale and extend. And we inhale up. Okay. Let your legs partially extend. We're going to lie back and lie down. All over. Okie doke. Now, let's bring our knees and ankles together. Just going to exhale, pull the knees in. Do not let your shoulders or hips or lower back come off the floor. So if that means you don't put your hands on the shins, you don't put your hands on the shins. You don't bring your knees in closer with your next exhale, putting a little pressure with your hand, then you don't. Alright? Let your thighs relax a moment. Be cool, be calm. And as we inhale, we let the feet come down. Alright. Now, let your feet come hip width apart. And we're going to do 2 twists in a row. Okay? And come out of that into another hip opening movement. So I want you to place your right ankle just below your left knee. Toes are flexed. Right thigh turns out. Arms extend. Shoulders are broad. Now, we're going to roll to the left as we exhale next. Now, keep your right thigh turning away. Even as you bring your right hip over the left. Now, if that means your right foot's on the floor, then so be it. But the right knee does not go that direction. It does not go to the left side of the body towards the floor. This is the length here. We call it a twist. It is a rotational movement, but it's not that deep a movement in terms of the rotation. Breathe. Feel your sides open a bit. And with our next inhale, we untwist carefully. All right, now roll your right thigh inward. Now we got a stronger twist. Don't worry about how big a space behind the knee. Turning the thigh, you got to really feel this movement now. We're going to bring the right hip even further, flexing both sets of toes as we exhale. Now, spinal twist. Feel it. Turn back here. Feel this length. Go even further. Breathing again, nice and calm. And your next inhale, we untwist. Okay, now leave that right knee over your left. Trying to keep it lined up here. We're going to pull the left knee up with an exhale. Again, the right toes are flexed. Take your right hand to help. Turn that thigh. Left hand brings it down. This is a reclined half Gomakanasana. I've not done a full Gomakanasana today. Oh boy. Exhale, bring that left knee in. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Try to put a little pressure down. If you don't reach your arm to the left, then do not curve up off the floor just to grab your knee. A little extra work in your left leg, perhaps. Here, open. And we inhale now. Boom. Ta-da! And we uncross our legs. Okay, excuse me. So, we're going to do the same thing on the other side, the other leg. So, feet are back and hip width apart. Left ankle just below the right knee. Turn it. Arms out. Flex toes. Roll right. And breathe. And flex the toes. Inhale. We untwist. Alright, here we go again. Twisting is taken. Make it a little stronger now. Turn your left thigh in. Slide that leg as absolutely close as you can get it. Might feel a little pressure there on the outside of the right knee and left calf. Middle stay strong. Toes stay flexed. Exhale, roll back onto the right hip. Bigger twist now. Pop. Feel your back open. And again, we inhale and untwist. All right, here we go. Exhale, pull the right knee up just enough. Use your left hand to help. You're keeping that knee bent. You're flex your toes. You turn that thigh. Here we go. Half Goma Kanasana. Exhale, bring it in a little deeper if you can. And let the backside, the left thigh, release. You're still going to keep your right thigh kind of calm. It's like once you get your hand on the shin, you can relax it. Now, if you can't reach, it's okay. You keep your right leg working. Right? We've opened some space there. We've got strength for that. If you can get the left hand up there to do some of that work for you, then you don't need to worry about it. And we'll inhale. Let the left foot come down. Nicely done. Okay. One more. Now we're going to go back into that sort of reclined child's pose. We're going to deepen it just a little bit. Okay, so knees and ankles back together. Exhale, pull your knees up. Now, maybe you've got a little more space now. You can easier get your hands to your shins. Maybe not. Either way, we're actually going to curl up this time. Go ahead, put your arms into a little bit. Keep your shoulders down. Let your lower back come off the floor. Let your shoulders curl up. And you don't actually have to put your forehead on your knees. No worries there. It's okay. Good. Breathe. Now, little extra pressure in. It's just a little bit. Try to keep the knees as close as you've got them. As we exhale, and bring shoulders and lower back to the floor again. Got that length? Next inhale. Let your feet come down. The backs of the hands go to the floor, palms face up. Don't worry about how far from the sides they go. Exhale. Extend your legs. Roll your thighs. And breathe. It is Shavasana, of course, our final pose of every yoga practice. It should be at least, even a personal one. Sometimes we don't. Do your best. Again. Ishvara Pranadhana. Rest is a part of that. Allowing your body to relax. Not needing any more work. The physical practice is done. The mental practice, the emotional practice, the breath and the thoughts continues. We calm and focus. And they are aided by that work you just finished. By the fact that you did those twists and arches, flexed and put weight on arms and legs, had your abs or core muscles active. All of it. Allowed your mind to focus more. Allowed your breath to calm more. And vice versa. Ishvara Pranadhana, your best self is here now. And it is okay to look for that Kaizen. Again, that's a Japanese thing, not necessarily yoga. A daily improvement. This is your best self now. The dedication to it. Because the work is there now. It's not that the work will ever stop. Your best self is neither in the past nor in the future. It's here now. Be it. Live it. And flex your fingers a little bit. And flex your toe. Move your hands and feet. Bend your elbows and knees as the ankles and the wrists flex. And then with your next inhale, a big extension. The arms go past your ears, your legs long along the floor. Maybe your spine curves, maybe not. It's okay. Right arm is by the ear, the left knee bends, and we're going to exhale and roll all the way to the right side of ourselves. And from there we press up. Comfortable seated position, hands together, thumbs touch the chest. A big smile. Everybody, you are amazing. Well done. Namaste. Alrighty, thank you all so much. Okay, goodness. Alright, here we go. The usual caveats for everybody again. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. You can leave me a message on the video or send me one personally. I'm happy to answer either way. The videos, of course, will stay up for a long time. You're welcome to come back and practice again. There is PayPal link, Venmo link, CashApp link. Again, whatever you would care to donate is very much appreciated. All right. And be sure to check out my Facebook pages coming up in other media soon. Not only for next month's Saturday morning yoga with me, but also look for some information about my upcoming retreat next May. Yoga and regenerative farming and whales. Gonna get to see whales. It'll be cool. You're gonna love this. So check it out. It's a great space, great place. You will love this if you come and join me. I promise. And if you don't want to wait till 2026 for my next Japan retreat, if you want to, hey, there's information about that out there already as well. All right. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend. If you're traveling, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.